gas tank instead of just putting in $20, fill it up entirely. And I tested it out, and honestly, I felt a little bit more abundant just because it helps you, prioritize your money better when you just set it aside, fill up the whole tank.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you that. I learned that a long time ago. That's why when I have a good little good little stack, I go shopping, get everything I fucking need, and then I go to the casino with what's left, and then I win at the casino, and it paid for all the shit I just got because God knows that I just provided for my family first and got everything I needed. You know what I mean? And then after that, it's like, okay, it's all paid for, baby. Like, then he takes care of me. So it only happened like twice, so I'm not really flexing, but I'm saying I haven't lost. I've only practiced this twice, but it works.
No, that's
It's
lit.
about the mindset. It's about the mindset.
Yeah, and then you take the wisdom of metaphysics and you go like on a 8 day or the 17th or the 28th, and you up your chances. But you also got your
Yeah,
five
and they
days in
also
it.
have swastikas up in that bitch, and so you tune into the symbols and you tune into Tesla, 369 energy. Like before you go in there, you might want to drive around the casino parking lot 3 times. I'm just kidding. Don't get too crazy. I've seen my husband's worked security at a casino and he's seen it all. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what Tesla did, right? Shit, I wouldn't
He
be
did something
surprised.
like walking around a building or something three
Yeah,
times or something like
three
that.
times. He would only go and stay in the hotel room if it had the number three on it. So I personally don't do that shit, but why not try it out?
You were
Doesn't
saying
hurt.
using the eight. Eight is what you put out comes back. How can you demand something without giving first? If you demand without giving first, you might get, but then something gets taken away. I think people aren't paying attention to that, right? Using the eight, you get some money, but somewhere along the road, which is probably a time delay because you're not an eight. Eight sees it more immediately. If you're using an eight, you're not an eight, you're not going to see it as fast. Maybe a delay down the road, you gain something with an eight, but you're going to be taxed in a way. You must offer first. It's the Saturn.
That part. So that's why I think it's interesting that Kevin Chan was saying to use the number five in 2025 and moving forward for the next, I think, 20 years, he said, because five is Mercury. It's quick. It's a lot more risky. It's not as stable as Saturn with the eight, but it's quick.
So that's why someone's charging $104 for a double
Yeah, I
consultation.
know. Like, who?
Well,
Why would that person do that? Like, that guy has to
that's,
know what he's talking
it's not his knowledge, but he's got it.
I thought Saturn was sick.
about. Yeah, it's not his knowledge, but he's got it. That's funny. Hey, but 14 is my lucky number according to the GT33 group as well. So I would say that guy Gary, shout out to him in this collective because I wouldn't have known that. And now I work with the intervals of that. Actually, I tell my boss pay me in variables that add up to with the 14, and it's pretty funny because as soon as I brought it up to him, he's like, "Well, can you bring 50 people in a night?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, I bring in more than 50 every night. I can do that shit. That's easy." But yeah, it was the lucky number, and it happened to work in my favor. So I'll just tell you because 14. Let's say if I was making 14 for the day, then the next day that means I made another 14, and 14 plus 14 is 28. So I like to throw that in there and see how things work out. But it's been pretty good this year. I won't lie. It's definitely a 9 universal year with that snake energy, and it's gonna have people facing things that you may not want to know, but at the same time, that snake is wise, and that 9 is adaptive. So I personally think that the world is just like we haven't seen this shit before. We have not seen the word be as diverse as it is today. Like you can literally go on X throughout the spaces and look and see all different types of conversations, man. And there's nothing like occult wisdom, esoteric knowledge, or metaphysics majority of the time. But when you do get the opportunity to be a part of it, you gotta go after that, man, because that's what it says in every single one of these religious texts. Get the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
See,